Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Gopal Basyal. I came from Nepal, and it's been my almost more than 16 years in the global migrant workers journey. I've been working in one of the renowned GCC country. I work in Qatar currently. I don't mind to open it, and I've been working in a couple of other GCC country as well. And I've been joining this global migrant worker network where I can contribute a little bit of my experience where my experience can help some of the other workers member where we can share the experience and knowledge. So we've been talking about our experience later as well. So this is my short introduction, and I would like to pass over to Abubakar, please.
Uh, Hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Abubakar Faruq. From Nigeria. Thank you all for coming together today in a spirit of solidarity and shared purpose. It is through our unison, our collective commitment to understanding and improving the lives of migrant workers affected around the world that that we find our strength and hope. So the stories of resilience, sacrifice remind us of the urgent need of compassion, justice, and meaningful change. I would first want to share about how migrant workers are affected in the current situation. Many migrants have left their left behind their homes, selling lands or valuable properties, or even going into debt to afford the cost of travel and migration. They carry the heavy burden of responsibility, determined to send remittances that will uplift their loved ones back home. Yet, the harsh realities they face often shatter these hopes, especially domestic workers, delivery drivers, and construction laborers frequently confront unpaid wages, job losses, and exploitative conditions. Instead of sending money to support their families, many find themselves desperate situations, forced to ask for financial help from those they once aimed to provide for. There is a domestic worker who sold her family's small plot of land to pay for her passage abroad. She dreamed of sending money home to educate her children, but after months of unpaid wages and job insecurity, she now struggles to cover her own basic needs and has had to borrow money from her relatives back home. And also consider another migrant delivery worker who took out loans to migrate only to lose his job during these conflicts, leaving him unable to repay debts and support his family, neither the basic necessities to to feed himself. So it is with deep sense of responsibility that I will share with you also the story that tells of a young migrant whose life journey is marked by leadership, resilience, and hope. Born in a border region between Cameroon and Nigeria, he grew up in a community where diverse cultures meet, but peace was fragile. His family lived among neighbors, sharing both dreams and daily struggles. When civil war erupted, it devastated his homeland, tearing apart communities and lives. So during this violent upheaval, he lost his mother, a loss that left him deep emotional scar, but also sparked an inner strength to survive and succeed. The heart wrestling decision made his father to migrate to another country, hoping to find refuge and build a future where they could be reunited, left alone and vulnerable. So the boy grew up with memories of his mother's gentle smiles and his father's promises to return. Years passed with no word, and the boy carried both grief and hope in his heart. Despite the hardship, he held onto the belief that one day they would be together again. After many years, through the help of community support, he finally found a way to reconnect with his father. Their reunion was filled with tears and stories of survival, loss, and resilience. Through the years apart, had changed them both. The bond between father and a son remained unbroken. So this long absence added to the challenges the boy faced, but also strengthened his determination to overcome diversity. Daily life demanded endurance. He woke up early each morning to walk a long distance to fetch water, a vital and exhausting task, and similarly travel for a long far to attend school. This effort demonstrates his unwavering commitment to education despite limited resources and difficult circumstances. Education in his hometown was mostly restricted to Arabic teachings with little access to Western style schooling. Despite this limitation, his passion for learning drove him to seek better opportunities. Eventually, he moved to a new town where supportive networks and organizations offered educational resources and guidance. Here, doors to knowledge began to open, slowly transforming his prospects. At the age of 11, his life took another difficult turn when malaria struck, causing him to lose his hearing. The local hospital's limited technology and inadequate treatment contributed to his disability. Through the world around him grew silent, his spirit remained unbroken. He adapted by relying on written notes, visual learning, and nonverbal communication, continuing his education with determination and resilience. He spent countless hours in library, absorbing knowledge from books and respecting the wisdom of elders, believing that education was the key to fulfilling life. Years later, he underwent a cochlear implant surgery, which restored his hearing and symbolized a fresh start. This new ability renewed his hope and confidence, opening doors to new opportunities. The implant became a beacon of opportunity, empowering him to pursue his dreams and renewed vigor. He interest in humanitarian work began. His interest in humanitarian work began through volunteering with community-based organizations where he witnessed firsthand the struggles and inequalities faced by marginalized groups. So this exposure fueled his passion to social justice and human rights. He became deeply committed to addressing migration issues, environmental protection, gender equality, and women empowerment, firmly believing in equal rights and opportunities for all. Education remained a center stone of his mission, as he understood its critical role in reducing poverty and fostering economic growth. As a person uh, with disability, he became a strong advocate for disability inclusion and accessibility, emphasizing that everyone deserves equal access regardless of physical or mental challenges. His leadership skills emerged as he collaborated with educators, parents, and local officials to assess community needs and implement strategies to improve educational access. He actively supported less privileged communities in Nigeria, providing assistance to people with disabilities, orphans, and those facing health challenges. In April 2022, he founded a non-profit organization dedicated to aiding economically disadvantaged children and adult orphans and those affected by war or natural disasters. So the foundation aimed to establish educational center offering free schooling to the poor and orphaned, fostering community development, peace, and betterment of individuals and nations. His humanitarian goals led him to collaborate with the international community where he contributed to alleviating suffering, promoting social justice, and improving lives. He also mobilized Africans living in the Middle East to establish an organization of African migrant workers working collectively toward positive change. For him, success means making a tangible difference in someone's life or within a community. His story is a powerful testament to resilience, hope, and the transformative power of education and compassion, showing how one person's determination can inspire and uplift many. As a Global Migrant Workers Network, we recognize the struggles and the resilience behind them, and our role is to stand in solidarity with these workers by raising awareness about their challenges to influence fair policies and protections, providing access to legal aid and financial literacy programs and emergency support, creating a platform for migrant workers to share their stories and advocate for their rights, connecting them with community resources and mental health support. So every small action contributes to a larger movement of our compassion and justice. By uplifting their voices and effort, we can help to restore hope to those who sacrifice so much, ensuring that their journey leads not to hardship, but to dignity and opportunity. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your attention. That brings us to the end journey, to the end of the story. I would like to pass it to Rahel.
Thank you, Abubakar. Thank you so much. My name is Rahel Zegeye. I am from Ethiopia. I live in Lebanon 23 years as a migrant worker, but I enjoyed Global Migrant Workers Network before like 5 years ago. I like to enjoy that this organization, they are create the migrant workers is create this organization. That's why I enjoy build international solidarity, found strengths to speak. I believe in our strengths. I believe change is possibility. We are not silent anymore because I learned in Global Migrant Workers Network how to speak different nationalities, contact each other. They are affected all of them affected in GGC countries especially. That is why to learn each other together, we fighting for build and future of our children. Together we can create the change. That I like this especially and enjoy together. But really in Lebanon, I am stay in Lebanon, but it's very difficult life. But maximum over 250,000 migrant domestic workers in Lebanon, mostly women, the age of 16 until 55. Many come to escape poverty, like me. That is the one of them. That's I fighting for rights. I fighting how to create migrant workers opening their eyes, how to give their chance to speak their rights. Uh, Thank you so much for this. I will start again my how to spend these 25 years of my life, included my like me in migrant workers. I passing now for Indrani.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Indrani Mendis. I am from Sri Lanka. So my journey was started when I was 20. I went to Lebanon, and then after 2 years I went to Oman, and I worked there only 1 year, and I returned back to Sri Lanka. And I stay few years in Sri Lanka, and I hear one of my friend working in Jordan, so she need to help her for Jordan. So I came through her to Jordan before 25 years. So now I'm here in Jordan. I work, $50 was my salary. I work more 5:30 morning to maybe 11:30, 12 midnight. It was so hard work, and household work and everything. I care, babies. So I think this life for all migrant workers in working in the Middle East. So I think this time I want to help for the migrant workers. If I find the place to help migrant workers, I will be there. Then I finished my 2 year work. I find one of my friends, Sri Lankan friend. She told me, when you finish your contract, please let me know. I finished my 2 year work. I changed my sponsors, and I work with the recruitment agency. So I saw there also how they treat for the migrant workers. I was not happy there, but I keep silent. But I try to find a place to raise the voice. Migrant workers get their rights, because many violence, sexual harassment, beatings, no food, nothing. This time there was only Asian migrant workers in Jordan. There was no African migrant workers. So I work with them maybe 3 4 years, and one day one policeman came to the agency. They asked for they need translator. So I went to the police station. I translate them. So I become court translator here in Jordan. So this is my turning point for my life. So I start in court translator. So I leave agency because I was never happy there, and I want to help migrant workers more than this. So I start with the court. So I help not only Sri Lankan migrant workers, I help all migrant workers when I meet in courts on somewhere. So because I have power to help, because I'm with the police and the judges in the courts, they help me too much. So then I worked there many years. I met our embassy members when they need also a translator. I work in embassy, so I work court and embassy. So this is my good luck to help migrant workers here in Jordan. 2015, there was African migrant workers coming to Jordan. So I met one organization here. The one leader called me. We need to organize the organization here in Jordan. So I joined with them. We organized organization. There was Sri Lankan, Indonesian, Philippine, Bangladesh, and African. My few African members was with us. So we created, and we made workshops, and we talked too much how much they need help. They only not need migrant workers help, their family also need for something, but this network cannot help for these things. So after 2 years I met another organization, a legal organization. They asked me to help them to create organization, so I joined with them. It was legal organization, MRC. Now I am there. So from this year I am with the Migrant Resource Center. I help more migrant workers for the papers, violence, and we have lawyers. We help legal help, and we help for the babies if they need passports and anything help. And we help a critical condition if they need passport, they need to go back to their country, medical treatment. We help till uh, Corona. We helped them. I was with them. I helped them in court. I helped them in organization. So after this Corona come, we stop everything. So till last 2024, we stop everything. But in Corona time also, we help our members. We give food and everything. In 2023, I met one organization. It was turning point of my life. It is Global Migrant Network. I joined with them. So I totally I see this is different organization with different country members and different uh, different knowledges. So the leader of this organization was create me because I was keep silent because my language is I think it is not good to speak because I don't speak good English. But the leader told me you have to speak what you can. You have to stand up. If you not stand up yourself, who will be with you? That's I think I have to do because I create myself 25 years because I help too many migrant workers in this world. Why I will not speak? I have to speak. I have to do something. I have to raise my voice to the world. This is good platform for me. This leaders in this global migrant network, they are like my brothers. They always help. We help each other. This is my family. Then this platform I learned so many things for my life. So we raise our voice to the world. I think this global migrant network name will be somewhere in this world one day. But I want to tell the migrant workers in this world, don't go back. Help yourself. Be strong. If you want your goal, you have to stay. You have to knock door, not once, twice. You have to stay years. You have to keep silent. You cannot reach your goal. But be strong. Now I am here. I am not only migrant worker. I am a court translator and I am organization leader. I have too many members with us. So I did myself. I helped my family because I leave my family. I didn't see their life because my child was small when I leave her. But I didn't stay with 25 years. I stayed just 1 month, 2 months with her. So, but I built her life. I built my family life. Now I reach my goal. Thank you so much.
So much of things to hear from you, Indrani. It was very beautiful to hear your stories and all. I wanna ask on the same things if you can explain a couple of sentences and all. So how do you, as a migrant worker yourself, and then you have done all this hard work, and then how do you feel when you're helping to others, and then putting a contribution to the other global migrant workers? How do you feel it internally? You are muted, Indrani, if you are speaking.
Yeah, sorry. Asian migrant workers are connecting is easy because we can understand each other. But African migrant workers are so difficult to connect with them, discuss with them. They are afraid to speak with us. They think we will send them to the police station. But I try my best. Once, twice, I speak. I send a message. I took their numbers. Very difficult to create African migrant workers. But we did. We have more migrant workers from Kenya, Ghana, and but they need too much help because violence is not only like the Asians because skin color they treat bad for them, and some of them they don't have embassies here. So how we help them? This is we have to fight for them because Ethiopian they don't have embassy here. So, but we are talking for this. We are trying to help these people. Many migrant workers here, they don't have passports. Who will renew this passport? 2-3 years work. These workers, African workers, I'm telling, they don't give their passport or wages. So they are now outside. Who will responsible to these people? But so as organization leader, I cannot also help because they don't have embassy. It's not easy. Really, it's not easy. Create organization is not easy.
True. Rahel and Abubakar, if you want to put something on each, so like, how do you see this kind of situation that Indrani mentioned it?
Before that, I want to tell my story really. It's my
Please.
story is my life is very before 23 years ago. It's very difficult. My personal life, especially I didn't know understand the language. No communication for family 3 months half, especially no salary also. They can't pay my salary 3 months. After that, I decide at the same time they can't give the food. Enough food. I am 19 years old at that time, but really after 3 days, I take the piece of chocolate, especially I eat that. That sponsor the woman, that sponsor the madam, she slapped me. Really, I follow because I am very thin, 41 kilo at that time. Really, I can't survive that. I follow, but at the same time, I decide first I want to kill myself. Second, I run away. I don't know who is it communicate for me to run away that place because it's very hard. You don't have food. You are working 16 hours. They don't pay the monthly salary. You don't contact your family. How to survive at that time? For me, I can't. Really, I can't. As one night, I thinking about I took the garbage to run away that way. I ran away, but it's very difficult at that time also. But I survived. I survived without any document. I don't have passport. I don't have identity. Where is I go? I don't know. But some people is catch me in the road. In African people, they keep it 2 days. 2 days after that, they found the work. I starting work. Especially, I want to make my struggle also. I make my paper. The sponsor, he don't give me my right. Really, in Lebanon especially, their sponsorship control everything. Everything you control for us. Document, you want it, your salary, your rest day, everything is they control with us. They don't have any right to survive. That is why 4 years I can't fix my paper. At the same time, I started speaking out, helping community every Sunday at church, listening to migrant workers also, sharing the story and survive awareness. Use social media like at that time, like Facebook, Viber. It's really available. I will do it that until now. I will meet like that people. Still, the woman is silence because nobody listen to us. They want to go court to tell the story. They didn't listen us. They want back home. They didn't listen us. They want put in jail yourself. They didn't listen us. I don't know. It's so not like human. I need to asking in government, especially in Lebanese government and Ethiopian government or any GCC country government. and any Asian government, I will ask to do together with NGO something. This is human. It's not animals. Really, I have inside my home, I have a parrot. They are speaking a good way. Me, I can't because no one speak with me. Especially only I found Saturday and Sunday migrant workers, or something happen with migrant workers. I go in hospital to see, to fight with people. No one enter for these poor people to helping. Really, I will ask how the NGOs come together with government, because without government, the NGO is not working. I know that. Before, I believe non-governmental organization means without government they working. No, non-governmental organization working with government. Completely, definitely, I know exactly that. That is why I will ask the world, please, this is not, it's not play. This is not, no, this professional slavery, it's not good. Now, 21st century. This is human, thinking for human, only not animals. Because I see the doggies, they are right. The cat is they are right to go to hospital, to take it, the medicine, everything. For me, it's not. Really, they give me the Panadol only to survive, to work. I can't eat what I want. I eat what they want. Really, I can't what I wear. They want to give me every time, like malleol. I don't know how to call it by English. Malleol. I don't want to go outside that working clothes. I want wearing my clothes. They can't accept us until now. Until now, the door is they can't open for them. They close 10 years, 5 years, almost what they want. They didn't pay the salary. They didn't go your country. I don't know where is this all by this 21st century. Really, the children, especially in Lebanon, migrant workers children, they don't have any document. They can't enter school. They can't any medication, any insurance. No one knows their document. Ethiopian government, they don't know. Sudan's government is they don't know. Lebanese government is they don't know. Where is going on the children? They can't learn. They learn also. They have the chance, especially because of Lebanese people, they helping for them. At the last, they go in university, they don't have any work. They can't enter the work. They can't do anything. For where is in the world really? This is my question, because I am really 25 now, 23 years. I fighting. I didn't see change, a big change or a small change, because the life is the migrant workers' life is going like tortoise. How to tortoise walking like that? Oh my God! I will asking, please. I am human. I need to go school. I want to enter my children in school. I want insurance card. I want to survive myself. I don't want to stay other sponsorship shoulder. I'm working 23 years until I stay my sponsorship shoulder. Why? I am 42 years old now. I want to take my responsibility myself. I can't go out. Why? until these 20 years, 23 years. So I can't run my life alone. So I don't know how to explain for world, but as much as possible I will tell this I have. But especially in prison, the woman is inside prison, the children is outside. Okay, who will take care of for children? She have a children is outside. No one asking, what's happening to the children. The children is to go everywhere, like yes, of course they don't have mother. The mother is inside prison. This is happening this 3 months also. This warm, everything, they catching on the road, the mother, the two children is keep it outside without any without any protection. So I say thank you, Global Migrant Workers Network. I speak a lot like this. Before it's silence. Thank you, Mahendra, really. I find him before 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I find him. I starting work with him now 5 years. More than 5 years, like 5 years half. Really, I am appreciated for this network. I am appreciate the team. I am strong team I have. I learning a lot of things. I speaking what I want. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rahel. Thank you so much for expressing yourself. We hear you a lot. And as a brave fighter and a never give up attitude that you have it, definitely that's going to lead us and that's going to make us a leader. I know, Indrani, you are raising your hand. I will come back to you in a second. But before that one, what I would like to tell you all of you leaders, we are running out of the time. As we target for 1 hour, we have 15 minutes left. So we have plenty of things to cover. We would love to hear each other's story. We're definitely going to make time for that. And we are meeting many of us in our the Global Migrant Network, the festival in Malaysia as well. So let's keep some secret for that time as well. It never means that we don't want to hear you. We respect your feelings. We respect your stories and all. And please, let's make the answer shorter so we can cover many things. Indrani, what do you have to say, please?
Yeah, I want to ask from you. You are organization leader. How you create your organization? If yes, it is easy or
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Indrani. Actually, I was waiting for this time to say that. So as I've been here in the Middle East for 15 years, more than 15 years, and then things are challenging, definitely yes. As we are in a different part of the world, and the people are in a different part of the world are totally different. And then as we are a migrant worker, that this is not our country, definitely we have to tolerate some sort of misbehave, miscommunication, misact, and many things. And I was one of them. Then that's how I started my journey. And I will not go through all my journey, but what I want to highlight it on the things is I purely believe on that we are a human beings and we are resources that we can change our life by ourselves as well, rather than really depending on someone else. At least the different country, as we are a migrant worker, we got some opportunities rather than some of us, we got hard timings, definitely yes. I respect for them, and then but at least we got some opportunities where we can show our skills and where we can show our love and all. So let's try to find out somewhere where we can build our community, where we can build our people around us. At least one or two people who are around us, at least we can support them by mental support, financial, by listening to them at least. This will really help. Like, we cannot build all community at once, so we're slowly one and one and one and one. If I build one people and that one people will build one people, that's how we can create a well-being community itself.
Thank you. Yeah.
So as we are going to our Global Migrant the festival in June, as one of the theme that we are going to talk about this year is being well-being. Well-being is not really always mean about the mental, about physical, about financial. It's all over. in terms of skill as well, in terms of knowledge as well, the education, the communication, the language, the finance, the physical and mental, and every single thing. So we have a lot of time this year, and we are going to talk many things about it. But let's put some your thought that we would like to hear from all of us, that how important is it well-being, and what is mean to you the well-being is, and how do you managing, and especially on this crisis. Let's hear from whoever want to start with, but it's
Yeah.
very short, please, so we can have more topics.
Yeah, thank you. And I want to ask a little question for Rahel. If Lebanon is too many problems, too many violence, who send in the migrant workers to this country? This is not suitable to send in migrant workers this country. No money. There is war. The Lebanese people, they don't have work also. Why the migrant workers were there? Who will send in this? This is big problem.
This
is
is
not good.
the mafia team. They send it to them because this is a business for them. Sell it human. That's why. The embassy is not controlled.
The agencies are the main issues, are the root of the problems.
Yeah.
They put it into business. It's not something like assisting for a job, because most of the people, they promise them to come and do a collar job, but later on find themselves doing domestic minor jobs that don't pay at all. It's not part of their expectations, and it's not part of the migrant workers' expectations. So they became, affected mentally, physically, and unaware of what they would do next. So it's not the kind of job they expect to do. So they don't focus on the job, and they end up being illegal, undocumented. So yeah, I believe that if we fix from the roots, it's not easy to fix everything, but one step to the other, maybe we can fix a little and make things a little better. Yeah. Yes, Rahel, you're saying something. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. I really, at the same time, I feel very sympathetic, very touched deep down my heart, hearing your stories, what you went through, and how strong you became as a woman. It's not easy at all. We applaud for you on what you go through and how you become, and your inspiration and dedication that push you to assist others, because you went through these challenges. It makes you become, you have been you put yourself into others' shoes, like you feel their pain. You don't want them to face the same challenges. So you are standing for them. You are voicing up for them, to know their right, advocating for their rights. And this is a very, very, very good thing. And, we as Global Migrant Workers Network, we stand in solidarity with everyone facing these challenges, and wherever we can support, Global Migrant Workers Network are able to, open doors for anyone. We are all families in the world. We consider ourselves families, not just a team of isolated people. So the distance does not matter to Global Migrant. Wherever you are, wherever position you are, wherever you are, as long as we consider you as a family, and as support will reach you wherever you are. So, and thank you very much. I would like to pass it to Gopal, the floor to.
Abubakar, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. As I mentioned earlier as well, it's a real pleasure to hearing all of your stories, and then all those success stories and struggle stories, and then you guys are so brave. We will manage the time for these things, as we are talking today about the Labor's Day. can I hear something from all of you about the well-being, how you maintain your well-being, and then how can other the migrant workers can focus about their well-being, please? Yeah, Indrani, can we start with, please?
But tell me again, I cannot hear you, please.
As we are talking about this call, especially we are talking about the International Labour Day, and then as we are talking in this year in our Global Migrant Network.
You are mute.
Yeah, but I would like to hear about how you focus on being well-being, and then how the migrant workers they can focus on well-being, how they can do this. I want to hear from you in a small stories.
Yeah. If any migrant workers need victory, achieve their goals, and they must keep forwarding. It's no matters how difficult it is, you have to forward. You have to stay in challenge, so you can victory one day. But you don't have to go back if you don't have a good English. You don't have you don't need to speak Arabic or English, but you have to be strong enough to keep forward to your goal, your achieve. If you want to help migrant workers, you have to see how you can help, because I didn't know before networks. Because of my network, I went to the global. So that's it, because it's my goal. I want to help migrant workers, all migrant workers, not only Sri Lankans, and I never think these things, because I need to help more African migrant workers, because they face too many problems here. I do my best. The Global Migrant Workers Network, they are doing as they can, as how much they can. Thank you so much.
Okay, I want to put my Abubakar, before you start, I want to input something in between. How me as a person, how I am focused on my well-being is, I always focus on a positive things. I always read those kind of good news about. I'm staying away from the negative people where my mind is draining, And then whenever I go to social media, I avoid those kind of news and those kind of videos that are coming and being viral on the social media about the physical well-being, that I am so focused about going to exercise on a daily basis. I'm trying to eat as healthy as food possible. I know we cannot afford expensive food, but even those affordable food we can manage, and then on a daily basis we can rotate the vegetables, the fruits. And when we're staying in GCC, the country is very hot. We have to dehydrate ourselves, and then I'm quietly often connecting with my families to stay my relationship in well-being. So that what actually well-being that I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to hear from you. So Abubakar, can you put some input on it, please?
So actually, to maintain our well-being, we need to have balanced habits and mindful practices, nurturing ourselves in terms of physical, mental, and emotional. So by engaging in activities like social activities, engaging with friends or people that can elevate you, uplift you, teach you something, you learn something once in a while from anyone you meet. So this is a positive thing that we need to bring through to our table, and also engage in regular exercise like 30 minutes or moderate activity if someone can, and also be mindful of our nutrition. What we eat, it's what is, if you put oil in a car, so that's what makes the car moves. So the food you eat also is like a fuel that push you what to do, to be active. So we should be mindful with our nutrition, eat varieties of foods like vegetable, fruit, proteins, and balanced food, So, and also we should have adequate sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours. It's not easy, for most of us as workers, we have to wake up early and end work very late night. But whenever we get a Chinese chance, we should try to sleep, have a quality sleep. It's very important to restore our body and mind. Also, we should also monitor, routine our checkup, our health, like with medical, or visit the dentist, or also we have to have practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga, or reduce stress, and set boundaries as well. Learn to say no in other things. Because if you are every time yes, yes, you may be saying yes to something that does not make sense, and something that can affect you negatively. So, like, if someone invites you for alcohol, or sometime a party, if that does not align with your values, or some also is something that is not in your mood at the moment, you think that can affect your health and well-being, you are free to say no about that. But you can say no in a polite, respectful way. I'm sorry, and I had to catch up on something because I have this, they would understand. Not like a full rejection, not respectfully. Yeah. Positive relationships with others also cultivate supportive connections, you can have with your family, with friends and community. And also, yeah, that's what I can share. Thank you.
Abubakar, I want to add something here. Can you also add a couple of lines here? How the crisis is going on in the Middle East is affecting you as a person for your well-being?
Uh, for me, actually, I try to be, I try to schedule my day. I try to have everything on my timeline, and I try to maintain that. So sometimes I feel stressed, I feel depressed, but I try to studently have engage myself with positive thoughts, and engage myself in activity that make me, stay away from these things, or push me into something that excites me or supports me, or by talking to someone, talking to Global Migrant Workers Network family. So this gives me a positive energy to rebuild myself, to recharge my moods, to give me a brighter day instead of the dark day I have. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Abu Bakr. It's really inspiring, and it's very good contribution. And I want to
Yeah.
hear from Indrani that about the crisis, how this is shaping your well-being, please.
Which crisis do you mean? What do you mean?
The Middle East, this war and all these things going on, how this is affecting about your personal well-being, about physical, the mental, emotional, everything. How this is
No,
affecting you?
in Jordan there was no war, but around here there is war. But it was difficult for us to hear the people in Middle East. There is more migrant workers here in the world, and Lebanon, and most of Lebanon, and Bahrain and Kuwait, because my sister is still waiting for the flights to go back to Sri Lanka. So there is no way, but I will never expect this war, and it will be. I think peace is the best things for the world. We wish to peace this world, because the Middle East, too
Mhm.
many migrant workers now waiting for everything. So everything is expensive. They cannot go back to their countries, and pending everything. That's it.
How are you managing yourself in Rani? About your
Huh?
well-being. Okay, it's okay. We hear that you're not affecting with this crisis, but how are you managing your well-being?
About war?
I think
About
let
your
me let
work,
me make
about
it
your
clear for her. Indrani, how are you feeling? How is your mood? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad?
Yeah.
How do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
maintain to be
Yes,
happy?
yes. Yeah, yes. I'm happy here because I made my life. I made everything. So before I was not, but now I love myself because I done everything my life, because I help my family. Everything is because I'm not younger now. I'm older one. So I'm now thinking about myself. I'm happy. I'm enjoying. We are with the Global Migrant Network. Always we do these things happy and joy and learning everything. So I am already done. I'm happy. Thank you so much. Thanks
Thank you,
God.
Indrani. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very good to hear the inspiring words. We wanna hear the same from Rahel as well. How she is affecting with this situation and how she is managing her well-being. Rahel, please, can you contribute some words here, please?
Yeah, for me, really, the well-being is more than positive, is negative because the warm is in Lebanon is very high because that's why the people is in outside their home. Already, the migrant workers is dead in Ethiopia. Migrant workers, other Sudanese migrant workers. Yeah, I know the small statistics, but almost in Ethiopia, woman is dead, but at the same time they don't have any medical care. They don't have uh, their passport and legal thing. The house is damaged. Everything is really it's negative way in Lebanon. At the same time, I ran away to grow awareness for rights and the community support among migrant workers, but really it's not what I want. But thank you God, some organizations helping for them. Almost Global Migrant Workers Network, they give for emergency support for 125 people for emergency food distribution. I starting today, especially morning, but because of interview, I stay now here. But really, for mine personal, for mine, really very stressful. I'm very tired. My mind is also tired because the children is outside the home. I don't have any shelter. My embassy is full. IOM shelter is full. Everywhere is the shelter is full. That's why a lot of children is with their families outside. Almost at the same time, I didn't find the body or dead of my country, the women with children especially. They didn't get the body. The family is call me every time. I really for in Lebanon for like me, it's very stressful time. So it's not. They don't have any positive to to. I will tell you something. This is all good for us. I am good. I stay in good way. No, sometimes I can't eat. Especially I can't eat. I don't have time. I can't eat. I stay outside because I want to do something uh, to helping for medication, especially the for children, especially the mother is she don't have any food. But the babies need be born. Okay, I want find to support by to be born and like milk like that. But it's very hard. It's thank you God for what he can do. This is not only
Thank you
for
so much,
migrant
Rahel.
workers, especially. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
hear you.
have to
Thank you,
thank to
Rahel.
Rahel as excuse me, I have to thank to Rahel as migrant worker what she's doing in Lebanon, and you are so
Amazing,
proud. Yeah, I am.
Thank
amazing,
you.
Thank you because I
amazing.
am a woman
Thank you so
migrant
much.
worker. You
Yeah.
are. Uh,
As we're
thank
running
you
out
so
of the
much.
time, and I saw that Abubakar was raising your hand. Abubakar, do you want to put something very quickly? Abubakar, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, but you were raising the hand. If you want to say something, but very quickly, please. We are almost out of time
Yeah,
already.
it's nothing. Actually, I wanted to re-explain to Rahel to understand what you mean better, but I think she did dive into the question later. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for every leaders that who showed up today, and you showed up. It means that you are putting in effort, you are putting your time and energy to show us that why this global migrant workers network is important to all of us, and then we are willing to put some effort and contribution to the community and the society. On the occasion of Labor's Day, I would like to remind to all the migrant workers, please, your life is valued to every one of us, but more than every one of us, it's very much important to you and your relatives and your family first. Please do take care of yourself. Take care of your well-being. It's mental, the physical, the emotional, everything. Please do not panic. Stay away from the negative thoughts of this social media kind of things. Stay away. Stay hydrated. Eat healthy food wherever possible and whenever possible. And stay away from any crowd and things that what are not related to you. And please always stay connected with your friends and families back home. They are really, really thinking of you. We know that we are very busy here. We think our life is very much in stress and all, but yes, the people back home, they are equally thinking about us. So the connecting and communicating with them is equally important. This is my
Yeah.
message to all these migrant workers who are working outside and struggling ourselves to make our people's life better back home. But please, to make these things, we have to be well-being and we have to stay fit to do that. This is my message. If anybody wants to add up something over here, otherwise we're gonna end the session and we're gonna invite back the George and the other team. Indrani, if you wanna
First
say
of all,
something,
we
some
have to
message.
think ourselves. If we are not happy, we are not thinking about how we help others. So we have to be strong first. Thank you.
Abubakar, one line message if you wanna say something.
United we stand. So let's us always try to put that smile on our face, because you never know that your pretty bright smiles give someone's a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Rahel, something very quickly and very short, please, if you wanna add one or two lines only.
I agree with him. I agree with him, word, really. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, leaders. We will gonna catch up soon later, and if not later, on the festival that we are going to celebrate together in Malaysia this year. And thank you for input. Thank you for your contribution, and it's very pleasure hearing all of you. And we will connecting very soon as well. Let's welcome back our other team on highlight.